Welcome to another episode of Urban Stock Market's Pros and Cons series. This is actually episode number 3 in the series, where I'll be breaking down the top 1,000 trending companies in the market by popularity. They won't be in order, but they will be the most talked about in purchase positions across the sectors, and for the most part, the brand names that everyone seeks out and talks about. But I'll make sure I break them down a little differently. I will continue to break down these positions from the both bullish and bearish standpoints to give the regular everyday retail traders an unbiased full view of the positions, leaving the final decision up to you. And if you decide to go bull or bear on each position presented, that is totally up to you. Remember, the goal is not to lean you in either direction, but just to highlight some of the factors that most retail traders may miss out as you are still learning how to identify stocks and figuring out if they work out for you and your personal goals. Not every position is for every trader, and with time, you'll learn that. So let's dig into it. Today's position is Pinterest. Here are some of the quick numbers on Pinterest. Income, $161 million. Sales, $2.25 billion. Cash, $2.75 billion. And total market cap, $47 billion. So, what does that mean? What it means in layman's terms is Pinterest is still around. And yes, it was very popular last year. With all the people locked out or locked in homes and looking for ways to upgrade their spaces and their boards of ideas you could create for free on Pinterest, you could understand why this was a major pro during 2020 and even into 2021. Over the last year, they gained over 100 million members worldwide. What makes those numbers more interesting is that when Microsoft wanted to buy this company for some reason, the $51 billion offer was turned down in 2019. If Microsoft was willing to pay $51 billion for Pinterest a few years ago, and the advertising dollars have since increased, then you could imagine what the next offer could be if they get one from Microsoft or another company. Now, the next thing I have to say could be viewed as a pro or a con. Pinterest is said to be independent, and they are independent, and they like being that way. But they recently had earnings, and although advertising dollars are up, the memberships have slowed down a little bit since 2021 up to the current date, compared to last year's surging numbers. So could them being hard-headed and staying independent affect them in the long term? Or would staying hard-headedly independent actually benefit them more in the long run, as they don't have to split the advertising dollars coming in? It may take them a little longer to grow, but they don't have to split that income with a parent company. Now, when it comes to Pinterest price, the price has fluctuated from $30 to $80 in the last year, and currently has taken a drop after this earnings report down to the $60 range. But is that a pro or con to you? For those who may have felt that they've missed out on the rise of Pinterest, this could be your moment. For those who have been waiting to buy puts and bet on the negative side of Pinterest, then this could be your chance as well. I, of course, in this video, can't tell you which direction I'm going in. Sorry, I reserve that to the stock waivers. I can't give you everything for free, can I? Now, when it comes back to Pinterest, it's just like any other social media-based site. These are built for entertainment and pleasure. So as long as people feel both entertained and pleased with what they offer, then the revenue will continue to come in for the company. The revenue for social media-based companies like this come in through the advertising ads that run subliminally during regular activity. Those little ads that most of us avoid, that happen to just pop up at the bottom, those 2 seconds that you either click it or ignore it, those are actually bringing in the revenue for companies like this. So hopefully this video has helped you understand Pinterest a little bit more and helps you decide on if you're going to go pro or con on it, if you're going to go bull or bear. These are the type of factors that I'll bring to the light during the complete series to help you understand how to break down a company more personally and to figure out if it works for your portfolio goals and more. Again, like I said, it's not in any way to sway you in any direction. The choice is always up to you. Now, if you want a more direct approach and direct position predictions, etc., Then enroll in the STOCKWAVE network for only $7 a month, where you can see which companies I'm presenting and what positions I'm buying and endorsing and which ones I'm going against. And until the next video, I'll see everybody on the boards. Continue to trade safe.